Hi students, this is Ankush from Ankush Sir Classes. Now today's topic is addressing mode in 8085 microprocessor, and I am explaining the second part of addressing mode in 8085 microprocessor. I already explained previously a first part of addressing mode. In that I explained the two addressing mode, that is direct, uh, that is register addressing mode, and indirect addressing mode. Now in this slide I will show you the remaining three addressing modes. So first of all, going to discuss about the remaining addressing mode. We will look for what is addressing. Once again we will revise what is addressing mode, and then we will go for remaining three addressing mode. So this slide shows you the types of addressing mode. There are total 5 addressing modes. They are given, that is register immediate, direct, register indirect, and implicit addressing mode. In that I already explained these two, register addressing mode and immediate addressing mode. Now in these slides I will show you the third, fourth and fifth addressing modes. Before going to discuss a remaining addressing mode, first of all we will go for, we revise addressing mode. In the first part also I explained what the addressing mode is. Just now we are revising. Now here they are given that definition is, it is the various formats of specifying the operands. Now for example, if they are given a add C instruction in microprocessor, many instructions are there. In add C instruction, add is a opcode and C is a operand. So here they are given opcode and operand. Now operand means whenever we are doing any operation, that operation is executed on a variable, we can say that thing, that register, that memory is called as a operand. So here in this instruction, add C instruction is given, and the C is a operand and add is a opcode. Opcode means operation code. So to specify this operand, we are using the various formats, and that various formats is called as a addressing mode. So we have total, in 8085 total 5 addressing modes are there. So in the next slide I will show you the remaining 3 addressing mode, that is direct addressing mode, register indirect addressing mode, and implicit addressing mode. So here, type of addressing mode. Implicit addressing mode is last one, then register indirect addressing mode, direct addressing mode, immediate addressing mode, and register addressing mode. In that I already explained these two. Remaining 3 is third, fourth and fifth is remaining. So this is the direct addressing mode. Now in a direct addressing mode, first of all, what is direct addressing mode? Direct addressing mode means whenever in an instruction after the opcode directly address is given, then it is called as a direct addressing mode. For example, uh, here STA 4000, 4000H, they are given the example. So meaning of this is store accumulator at memory location 4000H. That is, they are given here operand as an address. So whenever they are given a address after the opcode, then it is called as a direct addressing mode. And direct addressing mode is always of 3 byte. So here the first byte is a STA and the second byte is a 40 and 00. Means here they are given in instruction, the first byte is opcode and second byte is a lower order address. So here this is the first byte. This 00 will come to the second byte and this will be the third byte. So first byte, second byte and third byte. So this instructions are always of 3 bytes and address appears in the instruction only. So here I am given the two examples, that is STA4000H, that is store accumulator to given memory location. The meaning of this is whatever the content of accumulator are there, that are be stored into the location. So where it is actually used, whenever we want to store the result accumulator directly to the given memory location, then we are using the stored accumulator 4000H. Now the LDA 4050 is the second example I am given. That LDA 4050 means load accumulator from the given memory location. So here they are given the memory location 4050H, means a data stored onto the 4050 location will be loaded to the accumulator. So that 8-bit data is stored onto 4050 will be loaded into the accumulator. So this is also a direct addressing mode, because here after the opcode a directly 16-bit address is given, and this 16-bit address is stored into the HL pair. So this is a direct addressing mode. Now next slide shows you the actual example and the corresponding flags. Now here they are given the example LDA 4050. So here they are given the example LDA 4050. Now load accumulator direct from memory location 4050. The meaning of this is whatever the content of 4050 will be loaded to the accumulator. So here this 4050, so I am given here the first byte, second byte and the third byte. So this total LDA 4050 will take on a 3 byte instructions. So first byte is a opcode, so LDA opcode is 3A, which is you will come across the hexacode. Then 4050, so this is actually 50 and then 40, means the lower order byte gets first into the machine and then higher order byte. So lower order byte and higher order byte, so total 16-bit address they are given. Here I am just converting this 40 and 50 into binary format. So this is the actual address, and on this address, on 4050, the content is saved. It is a 8-bit contents are saved. So here the 0111 means 7 and the all 1 means 15, that is F. So 7F data is stored onto the 4050, and because of this instruction, this contents which is stored onto the 4050 will loaded to the accumulator. So this is before the operation, before the executions, this situation is there. So whatever the contents of accumulator is there, it may be erased, it may becomes a new content, that is which is stored onto the 4050. So after the executions, whenever I apply the LDA 4050, then these contents are loaded to the accumulator, and this according to contents the flags are saved. So here now no extra carry is generated, and because of that the carry flag is 0, that is reset. And here the next is parity flag. Now total number of ones are there 7, so that is odd number, so obviously the parity flag is reset over here. The next is auxiliary carry flag. Auxiliary carry flag, when the auxiliary carry flag will set, whenever the fourth position to fifth position a carry generated, then a auxiliary carry flag is set. So here nothing will do like that, so auxiliary carry flag is also reset. Now a 0 flag, all contents of accumulators are not 0, that's why 0 flag is also reset. And sign flag means this is the positive result, so sign flag is also reset, that is 0. So that is the flags according to the result of accumulator. So this slides explain, shows you the LDA, that is LDA means load accumulator direct from memory location 4050H. That's it. Now the next slide will shows you the fourth addressing mode, that is register indirect addressing mode. So here register indirect addressing. Now register indirect addressing mode means here in the contents of register pair points to the address of the operands. The meaning of this is, we are just taken the examples over here, add m. Here add m means add the content of memory to the accumulator. So here they are given the memory, but they are not given the memory address. So that memory address is indirectly specified by the HL pair. So whenever the address is specified the HL pair, then that addressing mode is called as a register addressing mode. So here memory contains, which is the memory contains means the location which is specified by the HL pair, that location specified by the HL pair is added with the accumulator. So add M is a one type of register addressing mode. Likewise, the second examples they are given subtract M. Here also M means a memory contents which is specified by the HL pair is subtracted from the accumulator. Always remember, subtract M means accumulator never subtracted from the memory. Actually, the memory is subtracted from the accumulator. So always accumulator comes on the top. And the next is move R comma M. Here the content of memory is moved to the R. So again I am moving operation is there. So destination come first and then source. So memory content whose location is specified in HL pair is shifted, move, copied to the given register. So this is actually register indirect addressing mode. So in register addressing mode is always of generally 1 byte instructions, and this memory address is specified by the HL pair, which is a 16-bit. Okay, so this is register indirect addressing mode. So next slide will shows you the example of register indirect addressing mode. So actually here they are given the example of register indirect addressing mode. So we have taken the add M example. Now add M means here the memory contents I am given here and the memory address is 4020. So basically my accumulator contents are FF. FF means 1515, that is 15 means all ones are there. So FF in hexadecimal notation I converted into the binary, that is all ones. And then memory, which is memory address, is 4020, which is located into the HL pair. So 4020 is specified by the HL pair and the contents are 8 and 0, that is 1 000 and 4 zeros, that is 8 and 0 in hexadecimal notation. So whenever I add this content, this 1 will be added with the 0, this 1 will be added with the 0, and likewise the operation result will come. So once again 1 plus 0 is 1, this 1 plus 0 1, third digit 1 plus third digit 0 is 1. Likewise, whenever I add the last bit 1 plus 1, the carry 0 will be the address and the carry will be forwarded to the next. So here the carry is generated. That's why in a carry flag is set, and parity flag, here the odd number of ones are there, therefore parity flag is 0. And auxiliary carry flag, obviously either 1 plus 0 is 0 or 1 only, and carry is not generated to the next position, so auxiliary carry flag is set to 0. Now next is zero flag and sign flag. Zero flag, when the zero flag will set whenever the accumulator contents are all zeros, but here non-zero contents are there, so that's why zero flag is reset, and this is the positive result, so sign flag is also a 0. So this is a register indirect addressing mode, that is add M instructions. So this part is before execution and this part is after execution. Now next slide is implicit addressing mode. Now this is the implicit addressing mode. Implicit addressing mode is nothing but, in this addressing mode generally operand is not specified. Not specified means, for example, we taken a STC, here set carry flag. So here operand is not specified. CMA, complement accumulator. So here also operand is not specified. RRC, rotate right content of accumulator. So RLC, RAR, RAL. So this type of instructions is called as the implicit addressing mode. Now implicit means what? Only a particular thing is affected, no other flags are affected, then only it is called as a implicit addressing mode. So most of the times in operating in this addressing mode, a logical group of instructions are coming, or most of the times the accumulator is the operand. Now here CMA, RRC, RLC, RAL, RAR, in these instructions, operation is done onto the accumulator only. So this actually expect this, all instructions are executed onto the accumulator only. Now basically this is a 1 byte instructions and all actions occur within the CPU only. So this is a implicit addressing mode. Thank you. Thank you for watching my channel. Uh, if you like my video, please subscribe my video. Thank you.